So listen, the moon has been coming to me for a while now. Okay, I definitely can consider myself a moon princess. All right. Um, I love the moon. Okay, I'm gonna say that. That's Bay there. Okay, that's Bay. Yes, the Empress. That's Bay. Okay, Queen of Cups. Yes, I love the moon. But let's talk about it. Cause yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. She feels like nobody's understanding her. That's how she's feeling recently. She's feel like no one is understanding the true meaning of letting go and surrendering. She feels that there's a channel movie that she sent me to last night to watch to confirm this. And I got a chance to watch it last night, and it was very, very powerful because it showed how pride it showed how pride for yourself, not for someone else, but for yourself, can cause you to not see the love, or to not have the love for someone else. Okay? So, pride for yourself and your needs can cause you to not see or have the love for another. And for a second, I was like, wow, the moon is really feeling hurt. You know, the moon is really feeling hurt because everybody is, yeah, they got their own business. Why is the moon, why y'all all up in the moon like this? Pretty much. Why are you guys using the moon like that? Why are you using the moon like that to take for your own good? Your own good, your own needs, your own wants. You're not using the moon to help you heal. And it's crazy because let's talk about it, okay? Because see, I tell people, when I started out, I didn't use the moon. I didn't use the moon to get my manifestations because I noticed she wasn't giving it back to me. She wasn't giving it back to me. She really didn't give me the moon didn't give me my manifestations like the sun did. Okay, there was a big difference. Okay, and I want to talk about that difference because you guys this is why understanding astrology, understanding how everything already works together before you got your dusty ass there is very important. Okay, and right now, y'all, she's so disappointed. The moon is really disappointed because y'all are using her to get cars and houses and husbands and lives. And the moon is in the 4th house, Cancer energy, the house of home and family. Inside of this house, inner childhood wounds, old age, and ancestors. And I want to say that because she didn't do nothing but tell me to go and talk to my ancestors. You know, that's all she did. She told me to go and communicate with my ancestors. She didn't really tell me to keep working with her and manifesting with her and getting my white picket fence from her. I'm not going to get my white picket fence from the moon. I get my white picket fence from the energy of healing my inner childhood wounds from the ancestors. Hopefully, when I move to my 5th house, where the house of love is at, that's where things can come in at. It's like understanding your whole natal chart will help you understand that the moon is just not even half of the part, just 1/3. Like, you know, it's not what we think it is. So when I work with the moon, when I used to work with her, I would ask her, you know, to show me the way. Show me what I need to do to heal. It's like the first thing I knew about the moon was what the moon was healing. Yeah, Kanoon, the moon. Yeah, healing. She really wants you guys to stop asking her for anything else but healing. Inner childhood wounds and ancestors. You said, what the fuck you take me out? Inner childhood wound and ancestors and old age, family, focusing on your lineage, healing your wounds is where what the moon focuses on. It's the 4th house. It's Cancer. The house of home and family. This is not the house to manifest like we are doing. So when you guys be running to do your moon magic on full moons and stuff like that, you need to be very careful. Like this full moon in Aries was powerful. I wouldn't have did shit outside. You want to know why I wouldn't have? Because the full moon was in Aries. Aries is the 1st house, the house of self. I would have been by myself, with myself, inside with myself. It was a full moon in Aries. Also, Aries share that energy with the house of transformation, Scorpio. It's a dark one. That was a dark moon. Things about yourself came up. That full moon in Aries brought up things about yourself. Dark things about yourself that you tried to brush off. That was not the moon to charge no crystals, do no spell. Not that moon in Aries. Especially if you don't have a sense of self. If you've been still in your ego, you don't know yourself. What self wants, how does self want to move forward? And I feel like a lot of people don't know themselves. They don't know what I feel like if you don't know where your Uranus is at and you don't know where your Jupiter is at, you don't know yourself. Sorry. If you don't know where your Uranus is at and your Jupiter is at, you haven't quite gotten to know self yet. So yeah, knowing your favorite color is cool. Knowing what you like to wear, that's dandy. Knowing that you care about yourself, that's lovely. But what is in you? What is in you? It's time to figure out what is making you up. Because that energy is what's up. It's more than the moon. It's more than your sun. Way more than your rising. It's bigger than this. Y'all need to get out of that. Tap out of that. Stop using that energy to get everything else. The moon feels so used. And it's just out of pride. All this out of pride. I want. She has the power to give me what I want. The moon wants things too. The moon wants you to surrender. The moon wants you to heal your inner child wounds. The moon wants you to connect with your ancestors. That's what happens in that house, the home and family. The moon wants you to focus on your lineage. The moon ain't ask you shit about your White House picket fence. It don't give a fuck about your candle. It wants you to heal. Period. So if you're not using the moon to heal, you're not being real. That's why your manifestations ain't working like you need them to. Y'all want y'all manifestations to work just because of you. That's pride. Your manifestations work off of the natural energy of this planet, earth, air, water, and fire. Your natural manifestation work when Mars shift, bitch. Okay? Based off of if your Jupiter is aligned with that. Have you actually seen in your natal chart where the alignments align? Like recently, I noticed it for me. Venus was in Scorpio. My Venus is in Scorpio. Mercury was in Libra. My Mercury was in Libra. And that's what it is in my chart. Are you paying attention to your life like that? Because if you're not, moon ain't working. Because the moon is in the 4th house. The moon is up with Cancer. The moon is in that energy. It ain't got nothing to do with these out-of-body experiences that you guys are having. I'm telling you right now. It's all out of pride. And the moon is very upset. So none of that shit finna slide. Okay? It's finna enjoy the ride. Okay? R.I.P. Enjoy the ride. 3 of Swords. Okay? Something like that. The moon tired of that shit. I don't blame her. I started studying way before I started doing anything. Studying what the hell is the moon? What house is it? What is it? What can I do with it? Where is my moon? So you want to know the only time I work with the moon? When the moon is in Sagittarius. My moon is in Sagittarius. I leave all else alone. Really connect with the moon for you. And stop connecting with it with everybody else and what they're telling you to do. Because that's not how the moon work, baby. It just ain't, baby. It just ain't. It just ain't, baby. It just ain't. Yeah, Cherry, it's time to move forward. Period. Magician, do your magic differently. I'm telling you. Because the moon is not having it. 5 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Slowing all that shit up. And you looking sad as fuck because you're not getting what you want. And you left waiting. Because you betraying the moon like this. Instead of healing, 6 of swords, 5 of swords, devil. Yeah, out of pride. You only get using this natural energy. I think about that movie on Netflix. It's called Bright with Will Smith. And I'll never forget that scene. I always talk about it. And they went in that room and they had just found a wand in the room or whatever the case may be. And Will was like, nah, y'all don't need to touch this. Every last one of them niggas moved out of pride. They said, I can get this to change my life. And they was even trying to persuade Will to get the damn use to change his life. Using his burdens. Yeah, because you know your kids. What? It's not mine. I felt Will because it wasn't his to bother. You don't know how to use that energy, so leave it alone. And I tell people, a lot of y'all not royal for real. Y'all ancestors ain't leave y'all nothing for real. They didn't leave y'all nothing but the truth about y'all family for real. Okay? And it's saddening. Everybody wanted Abel. That was lineage stuff. That wand tower card, that was lineage. That was for the orgs or whatever their name was, lineage. That was their stuff. It was not to be touched. They were trying to use it and manipulate it. That's what I said in my last video I just did. The energy of gifts have been used and manipulated. People have been stealing energy just cause. Not even thinking about another person. And it's not even about another person. How about the person that it belongs to? How about the energy it belongs to? How about understanding the natural energy? How about giving a shit about the moon? Understand who she really is. Her house. What zodiac she runs. What she does in that planet. With that planet. You know, understanding her, really understanding the planets and the earth is important. Y'all be sleeping for real. And then want things to change. It's not. You're not even in the natural energy. You're having an out-of-body experience with something the fuck else. And you think they're gonna make you a meal? No, planets ain't give you shit. You better fuck with a rubber, okay? Shit, you can't be by no small shit. You gotta be big shit. Because the universe is big. There's a photo on my phone I'm going to show you guys. I showed it my baby daddy last night. Because I told him, I said, this is one reason why I'm going to tell you the earth is not flat, bitch. Well, it's a photo that popped up on my Facebook the other day. I've been talking about this energy a lot. And it just popped up. And I was like, But look at this. You see that? That's what this is about, for real. Like, no cap. None whatsoever. Okay? It's time to think outside of the whole box. Okay? Yeah, death card. It's time for a change. Change that up. That thinking. I don't know what y'all thinking. You're thinking before you read, before you understand. You're thinking before that. Let's see here. I really wasn't doing no guidance. I may do another. The universe told me to get on here and do guidance for you guys. Like answer questions and stuff like that. But this is not that video. This is about the moon. I'll do another video. Come on my next video and I'll do it for you. But needless to say, I'm gonna go live again and I'll do it. I may just do like a live, you know. Yeah, respect the moon a lot better. Respect the moon a lot better. Respect the moon a lot better. Respect the planets a lot better. Respect your natal chart a lot better. Respect the zodiacs a lot better. Respect earth, air, water, and fire a lot better. Respect your ancestors a lot better. Respect your spirit guides a lot better. Have respect for the unloved. Okay? Because they're the energy just making everything work out. Okay? Have more respect for them. I'll go live again for questions.